Have you ever caught your dog staring at a corner of the room, ears up, body frozen, and you're thinking, "What are you looking at?" Nothing's there. At least, nothing you can see. But for your dog, something very real is happening. Dogs don't just live in our world. They live in a much bigger one. A world full of sounds, movements, and signals that humans completely miss. Let me tell you a quick story. A dog owner once told me her dog barked every night at the same wall. Same time, same spot. She thought it was just a dog thing. Turns out, there was a tiny animal living inside the wall, moving only at night. The dog knew long before the humans did. That's because dogs can see and hear things we can't. Here are some of the strangest ones. First, dogs can hear sounds from very far away. You might hear a car when it's already on your street. Your dog hears it from blocks away. That's why your dog runs to the door before the doorbell rings. To you, it feels like magic. To your dog, it's just normal life. Second, dogs hear sounds at much higher levels than humans. High-pitched noises you'll never notice are loud and clear to them. Things like phone chargers, TVs on mute, or electronics sitting quietly. So when your dog suddenly leaves the room or starts whining, it might be because something is screaming in their ears, even though you hear silence. Third, dogs can see movement much better than we can. Tiny shifts, small shadows, slight flickers. That's why your dog reacts to things you swear didn't move. A leaf outside, a curtain breathing with the air. To your dog, those small movements matter. Their eyes are built to notice motion first, not details. Fourth, dogs can see better in low light. When your house is dark and you're reaching for a light switch, your dog is already walking around like nothing changed. They don't see total darkness, but they see way more than you. That's why nighttime doesn't scare them the way it scares us. Fifth, dogs notice body language we don't even know we're showing. Your posture, your breathing, your tension. You may say, "I'm fine," but your dog knows you're stressed. That's why dogs often sit close when you're sad, or act weird when you're nervous. They're reading you like an open book. Sixth, dogs can hear sounds from nature before we do. Storms, earth vibrations, weather changes. Many dogs act restless before rain or thunder. They feel it coming. So when your dog hides under the bed before a storm hits, they're not being dramatic. They're responding to signals your body can't detect yet. Seventh, dogs can recognize familiar sounds mixed inside noise. Your voice in a crowd. Your car among many cars. Your footsteps when no one else notices. That's why your dog knows it's you coming home, even before you open the door. Eighth, dogs can hear ultrasonic sounds from animals. Rodents, insects, wildlife. Things living around your home that stay hidden. Your dog may stare at a wall, sniff one spot, or bark for no reason. But to them, there's definitely a reason. Ninth, dogs can sense emotional energy in a room. Arguments, fear, excitement. They don't need words. They feel shifts instantly. That's why dogs sometimes leave the room during tension, or get extra playful when the mood is happy. 10th, dogs notice patterns we ignore. Daily routines, small changes. If you move your keys to a new place, your dog notices. If you change your walking shoes, your dog notices. To them, those details tell a story about what's coming next. And finally, dogs may react to things we'll never fully understand. Not ghosts. Not monsters. Just senses that are stronger, sharper, and older than ours. Dogs evolved to survive by paying attention. And that instinct never left. So the next time your dog stares into space, tilts their head, or suddenly reacts, don't laugh it off too quickly. Your dog isn't weird. They're just tuned into a world you can't access. If this made you look at your dog a little differently, give this video a like. Share it with another dog lover who's been confused by their pup. Drop a comment telling me the strangest thing your dog reacts to. And subscribe, because understanding your dog better is the best way to love them even more.